It shines with a beauty beyond imagination. But for those who owned it, its glitter was a prelude to a fate darker than death. From powerful kings to fabulously wealthy billionaires, its owners have been relentlessly claimed by a sinister curse. This is the chilling story of the Hope Diamond, widely considered the most cursed jewel in human history. Our legend begins over 350 years ago, deep within the heart of India, inside a sacred Hindu temple. A magnificent, massive blue diamond, said to be the very eye of a revered temple idol, captivated all who saw it. Its serene beauty was shattered when it was stolen by a French merchant named Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. The legend says that the moment he laid his hands upon the sacred gem, a powerful and unforgiving curse was unleashed upon the world. Tavernier, a seasoned gem merchant, journeyed back to France. He became incredibly rich and powerful, selling the stunning blue diamond to the court of King Louis XIV, the Sun King, but his newfound fortune was short-lived. The story goes that his life came to a brutal and horrifying end when he was found dead, mauled by a pack of wild dogs during a trip to Russia. The curse had claimed its first victim. The diamond, now known as the French blue, became a prized possession of the French monarchy. King Louis XIV wore it proudly, completely unaware of the dark shadow it was casting over his dynasty. He had it ray-cut, enhancing its brilliance, but also sealing the fate of his lineage. Within a few decades, the glory of the French crown crumbled. His great-great-great-grandson, Louis XVI, and Queen Marie Antoinette, who were said to have worn the gem, faced the fury of the French Revolution. They were both publicly beheaded by the guillotine, and in the chaos and turmoil that engulfed Paris, the magnificent French blue diamond vanished without a trace. For years, the cursed jewel disappeared from the historical record, its whereabouts a mystery. Then, in the early 19th century, a smaller but strikingly similar blue diamond surfaced in London. It was this stone that eventually became known as the Hope Diamond, named after one of its owners, Henry Philip Hope. The curse, however, had not been left behind in France. The Hope family suffered a series of financial misfortunes, forcing them to sell the jewel to pay off their debts. The diamond passed through the hands of several owners, each touched by tragedy, before it found its most famous, and perhaps most tragic owner, the wealthy American heiress, Evelyn Walsh McLean. She purchased the diamond in 1911, reportedly dismissing the tales of its curse as mere superstition. She even had it reset into a new, spectacular necklace, and wore it constantly, flaunting it at lavish parties. But the curse was patient. Tragedy began to stalk her family relentlessly. Her beloved young son, Vincent, died in a shocking car accident. Her daughter, Evelyn, died of an overdose. Her husband, Edward, descended into madness and ended his days in a mental institution. Evelyn herself clung to the diamond until her own death, a woman surrounded by wealth but hollowed out by unimaginable loss. After her death, her remaining jewels were sold to settle her estate's debts. The renowned jeweler Harry Winston acquired the Hope Diamond. Perhaps wisely, he chose not to keep it for long. He donated the infamous gem to the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C., where it remains to this day. And since it was placed behind protective glass, the curse seemed to finally fall dormant. But there's one final chilling footnote to its journey. The story is told that the mailman who delivered the priceless, insured package to the museum suffered a bizarre string of misfortunes shortly after. First, his leg was crushed in a truck accident. Then his wife suddenly passed away. Finally, his house burned to the ground. Today, the Hope Diamond sits peacefully in the Smithsonian, admired by millions of visitors each year, protected by the world's most advanced security systems. Scientists will tell you it's a magnificent type IIB diamond, its blue color caused by trace amounts of boron. They dismiss the stories of the curse as nothing more than coincidence and superstition, a collection of unrelated tragedies woven into a compelling narrative over centuries. But the deaths, the madness, the financial ruin, and the persistent, chilling fear remain a part of its legacy. The pattern of misfortune is hard to ignore. So as you gaze upon its hypnotic blue fire, consider the lives it has touched and the chaos it has left in its wake. Superstition or not, the story of the Hope Diamond is a powerful reminder that some things in this world may hold mysteries we can't explain. Now I have to ask you, if you had the chance, would you dare to wear it? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into one of history's darkest mysteries. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next video.